Hey there, nerds. Jim here with some basically talk about James Bond. Not really definitive news, but some news. Talking with John Logan, the screenwriter, and they were asking him about what the next movie is going to be about after Skyfall and what him and Sam Menendez are planning there and whether they're going to shoot two movies, basically back to back, carry on a longer storyline. He said, I can't give anything away. We are putting things together. They do know that it's going to pick up right after the events of Skyfall, which I think are great because the way that Madame Judi Dench exited the franchise and the way that Ray Fiennes came into it were just fantastic. It was very respectable, and I thought they handled it very well, and it was a nice ode to M, the nice changeover. I thought that was fantastic. So we don't have any definitive news there, but I like how they're picking up right after Skyfall. Now, they did ask him about whether they're going to introduce like a Spectre element or quantum, as they've alluded to in the past. And I am all for this. I'm a big fan of the early James Bond with Sean Connery. Even in going into Roger Moore, where they had Spectre involved, specifically Blofeld. I think his character, which spanned several different films, also played by several living actors, was fantastic. And I would say George Lazenby is in there because he had the Telly Savalas Blofeld. But I really like that idea. I was a fan of Quantum of Solace, so I think continuing that element would be fantastic. And I think the reboots since Casino Royale have been fantastic. So to keep that energy going, I think would be great. Sort of on the same lines, not really news, but they were interviewing Liam Neeson about his new movie Non-Stop. And I don't know exactly how this came up, but it came up that he was approached back during the Timothy Dalton years where Pierce Brosnan was going to be Bond, but he had to go back to NBC to fulfill his Remington Steele contract about Liam Neeson being James Bond. And it was cool because he said, yeah, he liked the idea, he thought about it, but his then fiance at the time, Natasha Richardson, basically nixed the idea and said, no, if you go do that, then you're not going to be with me. And it was interesting because it showed clearly how much in love he was, and it's sad with her passing and all that he's reminiscing and telling stories like that. But it was pretty cool for him to come out and just talk about it because I think his action flicks that have come out recently, specifically Taken 2, even Non-Stop to a degree, have been really entertaining, really edge of your seat stuff, and I think that just shows he could have been Bond if he wanted to, but the choice that he made was also really good. So I really thought that was fun to see. But let us know what you guys think in the comments below.